different destroyers.
All right, Shalom, what's it called? Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at GMS Ruel. Peace and blessing to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, to wake up the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who've been scattered on the four corners of this planet, and to chant down the customs and the ancient ways of Babylon, which is known as America today. America today is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. And the word Babylon means Babal, meaning confusion in the Hebrew. And it's wondering why these people walk around looking the way they're looking, acting the way they're acting, no morals, no standards, no decorum, or anything of that nature. So we out here once again prophesying to the elect of the nation of Israel, because 2/3 of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are not going to come back and listen to the words of Yahweh by Hashem Shai.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. This is Isaiah 63:1. It says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This is that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save."
Yeah, traveling in the greatness of his strength. That's the change.
Yep.
This place is going to be visited by the Habashah. So figuratively speaking, in the cloud. There's clouds that change. You know? In the midst of World War III, now we talk about how devastating World War III is. Imagine now when your Habashah returns to history. Right. And how crazy it's going to get, man.
Yeah.
You got example when the Lord was over Mount Sinai, man. You see? When Moses went up and when the children of Israel came close to the mountain, they said it shook, with snowing and raining and hell and all at the same time, bro. It shook, man. You read the scriptures, talk about how it shook the earth, man. It's that one chariot, bro.
Yep.
So imagine when the Habashah comes back with the whole fleet, with the whole arm, it's gonna be an overkill, bro. And these particular videos that Esau does, guy, you have these particular scientists saying how thousands of years advanced this technology has to be. You see? And ain't shit that Esau got that can keep up with the chariots, man.
Right.
You see? Everything that Esau has, he gotta mimic his creation of the Heavenly Father, man. That's why these jets are fashioned after particular birds like falcons. You see that way it can reach particular speeds and shit, the aerodynamics on it and everything like that, you know? So ultimately, man, the Lord, when how would come back, bro, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. That's why when you read in 2 Timothy, talking about he needs to lift it up a sword, you see, or no weapon of war, man. Right. With a blast one out. You see?
It's like crazy. When you made that point, it makes me think about a dragonfly, like how a dragonfly can move and how they can stop on a dime and just it's like it's charity, man. Charity go Mach 6. Talking about Mach speeds and then just stop on a dime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go in the water and shoot back up out the water, get big and small, and these devils came and they can't explain it. They're like, man, this is something that we can't fuck with this.
They can become invisible. Yeah. Like a chameleon. They'll be flying next thing you know, you got jets trying to, and they had fighters have vouchers and said they seen this, trying to follow them, and next thing you know, it just completely disappeared. And they said how fast they're going in the jet. He said they come and stop by them and then just go past them like they're not moving. Yeah. And jets can break the sound barrier.
They're pretty fast.
Yeah.
Isaiah 31, verse 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it.
Right. Where you at?
I'll read it again. Isaiah 31, verse 5, I'll read it again. It says, as birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem.
Right.
Defending.
Showing you how the Lord, when you read, what is that when we talk about the Lord shall be brought like at Mount Perazim? Isaiah 29? Okay, yeah, Isaiah 28. You see? Those two examples where it's talking about it is going into the chariots, how the chariots were used for what? The defense of the nation of Israel, man. You see? Those are two examples of going into David, all right? And then they were going into Joshua, man. You see? And how the chariots were used to defend the children of Israel, man. How the Lord went out before David and destroyed the Philistines, man. You see? How the Lord make you know what I'm saying, go down, it says, Strong's H5774, Awak, it says, supply to others. When you go down to the Greek lexicon, it says, supply away, supply unto, it says, figuratively of an army, it says, of ships. You see? Ships. Hey, go grab that Revelation 11, bro. Talking about they ascended up. You know what I'm talking about? Jesus, shit, man, we get mocked for saying, we get mocked, all right, by particular camps, by vocab, by people for talking about the chariots, man, and the salvation that's going to come, man, to the elect. How the elect are going to be taken up in these same vehicles, man. Like we read in Acts, how Yahushua was taken up, all right? You have multiple accounts, Elijah, all right, Enoch, you see? Man, how he's taken up in the ship. Now this is going to be a great deliverance, man. You see? You're going to have the whole group of elect being beamed up into these vehicles, man. See, and like the scripture say, their enemies gonna be they're gonna be held, man. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, goes into it, the strangeness of their salvation. You see, because it's gonna be strange. People think we crazy about talking about this, man. These are actual accounts, man. All right, what we're reading about. You got that in my
This is Revelation 11.
Hey, get that word of sin too, bro.
Son, this is Revelation 11 and verse 12. And it reads, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying,
right, but we know we close too. Right when we're reading that, it talks about how our dead bodies will be lying in the spiritual city, which is that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. We know that's talking about over here, the valley of the dry bones, America, man, Babylon the Great. You see? But it talks about after 3 days and a half, man, the Lord will send His Spirit, all right, back in them, man, we will raise back up on our feet. You see? So that and we seeing that happen right now, man. You see? Israel is coming back into the remembrance of themselves, man. You see? And what comes next? Well, the destruction of this place, man. What the brother's about to read. Go ahead, bro.
Come on. Revelation 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them.
That's how we know what time we is. Measure the time by the prophecy. And like we said, second chapter 9, man.
Yeah.
All right, measure the time, bro. Go ahead, huh?
And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
Right.
And the,
ascended up to heaven in a cloud. We read in Acts chapter 1 that our Lord Yahushua was taken up in a cloud. He's going to come back in a cloud. When you read in the gospel, it talks about Yahushua returning to and how he's going to send his angels out to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, man. That's going to happen via these chariots, via these vehicles, man. See, go ahead, Mark.
God. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
Right. Everybody's not going to hear that. Everybody's not going to hear that, man. See? When you read the scriptures, talk about, how some heard the Lord speak, some heard thunder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the book of John.
They're going to hear that voice, man. Yeah. They're going to hear it clearly. Come up hither, man. Yep. See? But go on and get that word of sin, bro, and then go to the lexicon.
This is Strong's G 305. Anabaino. I see it twice right there. It says to ascend, to go up, to rise, mount, be born up.
Yes, be born up. Go to the lexicon.
Bring up. When you go to the lexicon, it says imperfect. It says to go up, move to a higher place.
Right, move to a higher place. Keep going.
Ascend. It says a tree upon the roof of a house.
Just the point.
It says into a ship.
Wow. Into a ship. You see? So the elect are going to be beamed up into a ship, man. You see? These are the same people that we're talking about that people think we're crazy. One body think we're crazy. And this is something that these Israelite groups will be going into, man. That's a big part of the gospel. That's a big part of that new song going into the deliverance, man.
Yep.
You see? Going into the deliverance, bro. Well, it seems like the great millstone and the offshoot camps, all right, they teach the same doctrine are the only ones who go into it, man.
Right.
Only ones who go into the prophecies, the MOTG. These are things that our people need to know. These are the things that our people need to look for and understand what they're seeing, man. That way they can look up and know, all right, this is salvation, man.
Let you know it's spiritual, because on the GMS got the truth, the Lord's only dealing with them. And the reason why 2/3 ain't gonna get it, because the Lord don't want them. You know?
Right.
Unto you it is given.
Then it's not. Right.
Yep.
But it's to ascend into a ship, man. That's hey man. That's clear as it gets, bro. They ain't talking about it to no damn boat. You know? Oh, you said a ship.
No, ascend into a boat.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
I got one. And the reason being, because the Lord said he's sending those ships, the chariots, into the house of the thief.
Yep.
Who was the thief? You see? The Edomites, man, who brought Jake over here on cargo slave ships. This is Zechariah 5:4 in the NLT. And this is what the Lord of heaven's army says. I am sending this curse into the house of every thief and into every house of everyone who swears falsely using my name, and my curse will remain in that house and completely destroy it, even its timber and stones. When you build a house, you have a strong foundation. The timbers is like a timber is real firm. So this house, this kingdom is built to be firm, but the Lord will send those chariots back with Yahweh Shai and the angels to destroy it, man. Right. To beam up the elect of his people up out of this in those ships, man. You got it? Shalom. Y'all should right there.
Psalm 18, and I'm gonna read verse 8 down to verse 10. It says, there went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon the cherub and did fly.
Yeah, we saw that last Tuesday.
Yeah. I saw two more when I was leaving camp.
Yeah, we seen it Tuesday and shit.
Yeah.
Somebody controlling it though. It's another Jake. Yeah. Beautiful to go to home, boy.
Ain't gonna be no more.
Imagine that happening like
What's up, Jake? Long time ago.
that little thing
Yeah,
with
he's
the
coming.
right artillery
Yeah.
will be able to
It's been a while.
police a whole block.
Yep. So Edom might got the remote for that. We seen it Tuesday. No, we seen it Tuesday at camp over there. You remember? You want to know what that was Tuesday.
Psalm 18 and 10, it says, and he rode upon a cherub and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings, the wings of the wind.
Lesson.
He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds in the sky. You know, and that's going into whenever you read Psalm 18. This is the deliverance this is the deliverance song that King David wrote, man. So he's saying that the Lord came down and pretty much in a chariot, man. He pretty much scattered all his enemies, man. You know, it said he did fly upon a chariot. What does that mean, flying upon a chariot? When he got on the back of an angel and riding upon the back? No, man, I'm talking about a UFO, a so-called UFO.
Yeah, so it's done, man. See, but all this is just further proof and backing up what we're saying, what our apostles have been saying, what the scriptures say at the end of the day, man. You see? And it's gonna happen whether you people believe it or not, man. All right? Just like we read in Revelation 11, it says, and their enemies beheld him. Wisdom of Solomon is a continuation of that deliverance, man. And those their enemies beholding them, what they gonna be thinking, man. You see? Counting their lives as bad. You're gonna realize then that what we doing is how important it is, man. You see? Bro, this is the most precious thing you can have, man, in this world, bro. Far above money and movies and all this shit that these celebrities have, man. There ain't no amount of money can be compared to this wisdom and knowledge, man. That money can't save your life like this. And the money is not gonna save you from what the Lord is getting ready to bring, man. See?
Hey, the wisdom is so precious. Till a piece of wood saved Noah and his family.
Right.
That comes from wisdom.
Yeah, bro.
Meaning that ark is made out of wood. A piece of wood is something in the world people look at it as though it's insignificant. But it saved Noah and his family based off the wisdom of the Most High and his son.
It's gonna take you to something like the scripture said, wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom gonna take you to particular paths and see if she can trust you. You see, she gonna try you. See, just like with Joseph. Joseph was tried. The wisdom, like when you read the wisdom of Solomon, it talks about how wisdom. But this is not for everybody, man. You see people walk by and think you just think it's just something light, think it's something weak, man. Now you gotta. It takes strength to do what we doing, man.
Right.
We out here to face people, to face the world, to go against the world, man. You see, that's basically what we doing. You see. That's why you see Brandon T. Jackson, bitch ass, back in Hollywood, talking shit. Yeah, nigga gave up,
He
man.
ain't got the truth.
Hey, man, this race is
Spirit
not for the
ain't
swift, man. It's for those who, man, you gotta have some strength, bro.
If you have an ulterior motive, you're not gonna make it.
Right.
He wasn't sincere. He thought that this was gonna give us a platform for him to push a new wave black power movement. He could be the forerunner.
Right. Yep.
You know, so now he dropped the act and went back into calling and going to calling cast.
Right.
You know, trying out the road. You know.
I got one real quick that I mentioned about that wisdom. Benai, it's what you're going into, Benai. Here you go. Wisdom of Solomon 10:4. For whose cause the earth being drowned with the flood, wisdom again preserved it and directed the course of the righteous in a piece of wood of small value.
See? Bro, hey, that's why we reading Hebrews.
Wisdom, it preserved it.
Noah believed in what the message that the Lord gave him.
like that.
So he moved with fear. He took that wisdom that the Lord gave him at that time, man. You see, this is happening the same way. That's what Yahweh said, as in the days of Noah, as in the days of Lot, man. The same thing was happening. The message was being proclaimed, but the people ignored it, man.
Yep.
You see, you people are ignoring the message, man. Just like you did during the time of Noah, man. You see, but it's all right. We gonna keep building through the Spirit, man. You know, Lord willing, you know.
Revelation 12 and I started 5. No, I started 6. Get straight to it. Revelation 12 and 6. And the woman fled. Actually, 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness where she had a place prepared of the Most High, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Right.
Come.
Same one or not?
And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Right. Our people think that this is talking about the actual heaven where Yahweh himself dwells, man. No, this is talking about right here on the planet Earth in the skies, man. You see, Michael is gonna come back, man. Okay, with Yahweh Shai. All right, there, and he saw that dragon, man. You see, the dragon and his angels, man. The heathen nation. You see, that's why Ronald Reagan said what he said. If there's an outside threat that happens to come, we as humanity need to put our differences aside and come together and fight against it, man. It's that dragon and his angels trying to fight against Yahweh Shai, man. You see.
And that project, if I may add, when Ronald Reagan said that was around the same time when that whole project Bluebeam started coming out. 1983 to 1987. So Esau knows, man. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're going up against, man.
Right.
You know, they know what they're going up against, and as the Lord places upon Pharaoh's mind to be hardened to chase Israel into the seas and get drowned out, the Lord gonna place it upon their mind to fight, man. Even when the chariots come and they see the glory and the power of Yahweh Shai, man, they still gonna be like, you know, they still gonna have that pride in them. You know, yeah, we got a chance. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord will completely stop it.
I got you. This is 2nd Esdras 13, verse 8. Start at verse 6. It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had a grave himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. You know, like I say, he ascended upon it. And that great mountain is going to what? What we've been talking about, the chariot. All right, that's how the size of it, how big it was. It's like the size of a mountain. That's how it's being described. Verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place where out of the hill was graven, I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight.
Here it is. You look up in the sky as far as your eyes can see, but there's no end to it. You just see chariots, like, man, that's how huge and massive it was. So the Lord put spirit on them to come fight. They realize, like, damn, now we done messed up now. Yep, you got it.
Verse 9, And lo, and he saw the violence of the multitude that came. He neither lifted up his hand, nor his sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had a